this video is also for you if you're doubting whether or not you should go to uni or not, or you're in uni and whether you should drop out or not. Because like me, you're probably not enjoying uni, or you feel like you're not learning anything there, and everyone's telling you just to stick it out because it'll be worth it. It doesn't matter if you're not going to use what you learn, it'll be worth it just to have the degree in the future. I really feel like I'm just wasting my time at uni at the moment. I'm starting to realize that there's so many other ways you can learn these days, because of course it's important to self-educate yourself and to learn as much as you can. And at the moment I don't feel like uni is going to get me to where I want to be in life. When I signed up for uni, for engineering, I was 19, just finished school, and that's sort of the only option I thought there was. It's the safest option, and that's what my life had led up to at this point pretty much, from getting through a good education and seeing everyone else around you go to uni to get good jobs, and not really hearing about the people that go on to be entrepreneurs and start business. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bet on myself. So these people talking about betting on yourself, more work you put in, more return you're going to get out. And I already had full faith in this sort of plan for e-commerce before I started making money, but I've made now $7.5 grand in about 2 weeks profit on the first e-com store. So I had a taste of the e-com money, had a taste of passive income. Now that I've seen it's really possible firsthand, I don't think I could ever work for someone else again. Now that I'm starting to realize that, I can't see how uni or a uni degree is going to benefit that. I mean, there's a slight chance it could, that a uni degree could benefit me, even if I'm starting my own business, but I don't think it's necessary. So this could be the last day that I go to uni. I follow the journey, because you might be in a similar situation, thinking of dropping out and pursuing econ. So yeah, it's just an update for now.
Doors will open.
Okay, I'm back. Didn't actually end up going to uni. I got on the train, on the metro, on my way to uni, and I actually checked my texts from the other group members, and they said they weren't going into class, so I wasn't going to be the only one going. So I just hopped off the train and came straight back home. Well, nearly home. So I just wanted to keep talking about why I am dropping out of uni, dropping out of engineering, even though I've only got 2.5 years left, which is, I guess, still something, and pursuing e-commerce and entrepreneurship full time. So look, one thing my girlfriend said a few months ago that's really resonated with me was having a plan B is planning to fail. And since I'm so invested in making e-commerce work at the moment, I've realized that uni is that plan B. So I don't want to waste any more time learning about thermodynamics or machines and mechanisms. I just want to learn about marketing, product research, consumer research, and I guess what you call high income skills like video editing and website design, all of that good stuff. So I guess if you want to follow along this journey of watching me, 23 years old, well actually no, 24 now, I'm in Sydney, dropping out of uni, dropping out of college to pursue econ full time, well, I'm keen to have you guys on for the journey. We can do this together. The reason I'm starting to film now, bringing you guys along for the journey now, as opposed to after I've been successful, is because I think there's plenty of dropshippers out there, successful entrepreneurs who are already making a bunch of money, but there's not many people that are at my stage, likely your stage, who you can relate with. And that is, let's say 2 or 3 weeks into the journey, because it's only been 3 weeks since I started to fully invest myself and learn about dropshipping. So I imagine you guys are at a pretty similar stage. Just a quick summary of what's happened in these last 3 weeks. If you're just joining, I started a 30-day monk mode challenge. So that means waking up at 5 a.m, not wasting any time, putting my phone on Do Not Disturb, and just getting deep work done. I spent the first 2 weeks watching as much and learning as much about dropshipping as I could for free by watching a bunch of YouTube videos, joining whatever free courses I could find, because as Paul Hand pointed out, all the resources, all the knowledge on how to dropship is already out there on YouTube. You just have to be proactive and go and find it. You don't have to be paying for a course to start off. think it's gonna be very helpful for me joining mentorship at the stage I'm at now to help me grow. But just for starting, like, I've already made 7.5 grand profit without paying for any course, just by watching all the videos that I'm going to link below and just going out there and trying it. Because as Nathan Miller says, another dropshipper in the space, if you're lost in a forest and you need to find out how to get out, what would you do? You'd start walking. If that metaphor translates to dropshipping, the walking is just doing, just trying. Making a TikTok account, doing some TikTok organic, or that could be starting a Meta ad account, linking your website to it, and making sure you don't get banned like I did on my first store, and just going from there. Well, the first thing to do is going to be spend 2 weeks learning, watching YouTube videos, and then within 2 weeks, get about 7.5K on my TikTok organic account, and got pretty lucky with that, to be honest. And here we are now. So yeah, it'd be cool if you guys could subscribe and join the channel, and we'll see where this goes.